This is pretty damn cool. Hi everyone and welcome to One Six Figure Focus, and in this video I'm going to take a look at the newly announced Hot Toys by Honō Studios 1/6 scale Magneto action figure. I gotta say, this is really cool. I like this idea for numerous different reasons. So there's the price point, but okay, it's cheaper, that's fine, let's push that aside. Price is great. I don't think the price should be the first reason you really like something, okay? What I like about this is they're doing comic book accurate versions of, so far we've seen Wolverine, Magneto, and I believe they teased a Thor as well. So people whose collecting is rooted in comic books, like, they must be salivating at this. Maybe salivating, or maybe they're fearing for their wallet. But I mean, for me, my collecting is rooted in my love of film and TV. So specifically film. So when I see something like this, I don't get worried, because it's not something that would draw me into collect, although I really like them. I can't rule it out. But it's just something that I'm kind of going naturally not gravitating toward, but I really appreciate. I'm very happy for, like, say, friends of mine are really into comic books and they've been crying out for these. This is a win-win. I think this looks great. I think the Wolverine looks great. Now, just before I go on any further, I was on a stream recently, I think it was an episode of Bargain Bin Bros with Marco from 16 Fix, and he reckoned, I was saying that, look, this is great, coinciding with X-Men 97 coming out, and, like, people in the chat were saying, well, they're not the same. Like, I get that this is a comic book version, and it's not the same as the X-Men 97 one, and I'm specifically talking about the Wolverine. However, with the Wolverine by Honō Studios, looks a lot more like the Wolverine from X-Men 97 than, say, it does to, say, a live action Hugh Jackman yellow Wolverine that we'll potentially see in Deadpool. So I think that possibly, if you're a big fan of X-Men 97, this Magneto or this Wolverine that they're doing might scratch that itch for you. I don't think Hot Toys are going to make this another line. I don't think they're going to do X-Men 97. I mean, we know that they've done live action Hugh Jackman Wolverines. I would be shocked if they don't do a Deadpool and Wolverine live action version of the Hugh Jackman Wolverine, the yellow suit, hopefully with not only a really good Hugh Jackman head sculpt, but also the mask. Come on, everyone wants to see the mask, just do it, and I'll be all in on that one. But I don't think they're going to do that and then do the Honō Studios Wolverine from the comics and then do another line for X-Men 97, because although they're not the exact same, there's not the biggest gap between them. Just saying. Yeah, I think people are going to give out about that, but you can see my point. I know they're not the same, but they are similar. I think this will, if they don't do X-Men 97 line, I think the Honō Studios will scratch the itch for a lot of comic book collectors. I think that's a fair point. Let's take a look at this. I think these are really cool. This is the type of thing where I pass on a lot of the things I like, or a lot of the things that look cool, to get the things that I love. Those triple threats, when I see a character released that come out really strong, that I love the character, love the source material, and love that version. But like this here, because it's rooted in comics, is not something I naturally gravitate towards, but my God, looks really cool. I love that they've done this. This is the reason I'm on this, is because the way you can put the comic book in the back as a background. Just imagine one shelf and them all lined up. You've got the Wolverine, the yellow suit with the comic book in the back there, and then you've got the Magneto, and then maybe you've got like Rogue, and I know Storm and Beast and Cyclops and yada. Anyway, let's take a look at this. So this is $175 and due to come out this year, Q4, and I think that the Wolverine is due to come out like something like July or something. So very interesting to see if there's going to be a major drop down in quality because they are significantly cheaper, but I'd imagine that's because they don't have to pay a actors or actresses likeness rights. Anyway, let's flick through some of these images. It says interchange with your own comic book, so I don't know, does that cover, I presume the comic book doesn't come with it, I don't know, but I wonder, is it just like a printout of that cover? I want to read the small print later on. Magneto 1/6 scale action figure, so it's based obviously on a likeness, not of an actor that we've seen in the Fox movies or anything like that, so this is not going to look like Michael Fassbender or is it Ian McClellan? Is Ian McClellan the same guy who played Gandalf? I'm pretty sure I have that right. So got, what does he have? So this is gonna, has the one of the hands, funny little gimmick. The hand is actually magnetic, and I wonder, does it come with those screws and stuff like that? I hope it does, because if they're doing a magnetic hand, they give us something that's magnetic they can stick onto. I'd imagine people are gonna have fun doing photos and stuff with that. I like the base. It's simple, and I like the Wolverine base as well. Very, very simple, not much going on, but I actually do quite like it. I like the shape of it, and just even the way there's the red rim around. I think the Wolverine one was yellow. So you have these kind of like blast effects or something like that. Not blast effects, are they? I suppose he's using magnetism effects. I know, does that show that he's using his powers or something like that? Entry grade 1/6 scale. Pardon me. High quality, highly articulated, and coming out Q4 of this year. Yeah, just like, you know, even the texture, it's not a plain red. There's a lot of texture here. Obviously, you got these lines going on. You got these kind of like purple color with all these like semi domes on them and stuff like that. Helmet looks good. It's wired cape as well. Yeah, I just see all those diehard comic book fans losing their minds for this, and I can see why as well. I mean, they've wanted this for the longest time, like. Yeah, I don't have too much to say about this, but yeah, there you go. Like they're gonna look great lined up together. It's just, again, like, it's just not how I collect it. Collecting is rooted in love of film, but I gotta say, I really like these. I really like this. I want to take a look at the small print because I want to see what's the story with that comic. Is that gonna be blank and you put in your own, or are they giving you, you know, some sort of a version of the cover or something? So, right, so it says interchangeable hands and attachable color effects for power display with signature comic cover style backdrop. Maybe it's just the printed out of that cover then. Okay, so they're going to give you that. I don't think it's the entire comic. Like, I don't think so, but yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, look, that's all I have to say on this, really. Yeah, if you want to support the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, let us know, leave a comment, let us know what you think about this. Consider becoming a channel member, and yeah, apart from that, you can follow me on Instagram and on X. That's it. That's the end of the video. See you in the next one. Good luck.